Hi folks, and welcome to another edition of My Veg Garden. Today's Saturday 4th of April. Just doing a few little jobs and that. Weather's been terrible over the last few days, torrential rain at times, so not really much to really get done at the moment. I need to sort out my peas. I did plant them last time, I think it was last week, possibly last week, in a previous video. They haven't done well, I think, because they've been in the greenhouse rather than inside the shed, so there's not been enough warmth, so the moisture that was in the compost has sort of rotted the peas rather than actually made them grow. So going to redo them. Got a few other little jobs to do, so follow me and I'll show you what I've been up to today. So we're in the shed at the moment. Just show you what's happening inside the grow cabinet. So we'll open up the grow that you'll see I've planted on the geraniums. That's what they are. So I've planted on, I've got 12 there. So I've tried to, what I've done is I've watered them from the bottom, soaked up all the water that was there. I might put just a little bit more in a minute, because I'd actually put 2 loads in, so they seem to be doing okay. So I've planted them on. Let me just bend down, just it's a little bit easier. Right, so this has got the Brussels sprouts, so Brussels sprouts seem to be doing okay, and the lettuce at the back there, they seem to be doing okay. It's still a little bit too cold to put the lettuce out, so I'm just going to leave them in there at the moment and just let them turn along. This is my 2 trays of beetroots. As you can see, they're starting nicely. I've deliberately, so they don't get too warm inside it, I've deliberately not put a plastic cover on top of them. So I've left them off, and that just to say, I just want to let them grow, get them grow a little bit further, and then I'll get them planted out into the final position. So as I say, those 2 trays seem to be doing okay. In here is my celery and my courgettes. I planted them last week. I think they're about to start shooting. I think the problem down there is I've not got enough light, so what I've done in that one is I've put the cover on to try and see if that'll, let me just move it out, to try and see if it will actually keep some warmth in it and the moisture as well. So that's that side of the grow cabinet. Let me just bear with me a minute. Sorry folks, sorry about all the disturbance. Right, now what I've done is I've taken, these are the shots, dismal failure at the moment. What I've done is I've taken the plastic propagator covers off them. There's that one there, there's that one there, and there's that one down there. That one seems to be a little bit better than those ones up there. Really don't know. As I said, I think I've said them many times before, I don't know whether it's my the storage of my seeds or that, so I really need to have a really good read up on what I'm doing. So they're okay at the moment, so let's go down here. These are my extra tomatoes, and also at the front there is my sweet peppers, sweet banana variety of sweet peppers. So they're turning on nicely, not ready to go greenhouse yet because there's just not enough heat at the moment. So that's what's happening inside the grow cabinet. Sorry folks, sorry about the noise, just trying to get the door shut on the grow cabinet. There we go. So hopefully during the week or maybe next week we'll get the tomatoes planted. I just need to make sure I've got enough compost to do it. So we'll get them planted out hopefully next week. That's my leeks. Giving them another water. They seem to be doing, they're a bit flat at the moment, looking like that, because I don't know whether I've got the right depth size of tray or that, but I'm just leaving them at the moment. I keep giving them a nice water. I had to redo the spring onions. Spring onions, absolute total failure. They were just flat as a pancake. I think the problem was that I don't know if it's the storage, as I've said before, even earlier in this video, I don't know if it's the storage or whether it's down to just the way I'm growing things. So I've redone them here. We'll see how they go. I'm just going to leave that there. I'll move it back because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pea guttering along here. So that will go along there. No, I'll do that in a bit when I'm just finished, so I don't knock it around or anything like that. So let's go outside and see what's happening. So what we've got here is the cabbage is still going. I'm probably going to chop them off in the next week or so. So they should be that rather than leave them. So let's go down here. As you can see, I've redone the peas. That's a pea guttering there. So that will get planted. Sorry, that will go into the shed, as I said earlier, in a bit. Just as I'm finishing up this one. I tried this last year and I made a big mistake with it. This is so I can get early carrots, because the village show is relatively early. It's actually beginning of August, so it's really quite early, because I know a lot of people's are into September. So I need to get some. I want to try it. Last year I made a mistake. Used the same sort of pot here, but what I did do was didn't realise it didn't have any holes in the bottom of it, so it was looking dry in the top. So I gave it an absolute gallon of water. Well, the water just sat at the bottom and completely rotted all my carrots. So I had no carrots for the show whatsoever, or that you would want to present. So I'm getting these started. So it's a mixture of compost and vermiculite. I've put them in, I've watered. They'll go inside the shed at the end as well, just to keep them warm. And once they've really started, I'll harden them off inside the greenhouse. And when it gets really warm, then they'll go out and just sit outside next to the raised beds. So that's that. As I talked about the cabbage, you can see here the onions, the ones I planted last week, the week before, they seem to be doing nice there. And the red onions from there, might not be able to quite see them, really difficult. So they're okay. Don't know if I showed these last week or not. This is my rhubarb that I forced with this pot, and I'm really pleased how they're going. They're really going for it. So hopefully we'll get some nice rhubarb off it in a few weeks' time. So that's that. So let's continue here. I've just noticed something. I thought I'd dug it all out. Look what's appearing. That's my raspberry cane. Yeah, I thought I'd dug the whole thing out. And that was where I was going to put my Brussels sprouts. So I was going to put one there and one where the tayberry plant was. Oh well, I need to check and see what I do now. Right, so let's go down here. This is the garlic. So as you can see, it's turned on nicely. I don't know if I showed this last week. This is my meshing ready for my peas and my mungs too to climb. So it's okay. So that's fine. I'll show you my purple sprouting broccoli. I don't know if it's sprouted too much or I'm just too late. So that's the way it's in. I'm going to leave it a little bit longer, and I might just then harvest it, because I'll soon need that bed. I think I was a bit late, because I already said to Claire, my wife, that I need to get the brassicas started later this month in preparation for later this year and then over winter. So it could be they're just too late. My blueberry plant bushes just progressing nicely. Some more strawberries. I'll show you something related to the strawberries in a few minutes. What I've done is I've had to move the plants I had inside the shed that were on the workbench into here. Now at the moment the temperature is about 15 degrees, which is fine. I was just checking to see what it was like, because it's not that warm to the outside. Inside this greenhouse is probably about 8 or 9 degrees, so it's a bit colder than that outside today. So I've got these, just popped them in, as you can see. They seem to be doing okay. Just leave them there. This will help harden them off in preparation. So I've done that. What I will do is, you'll see in the bottom there, there's 2 pots upside down. You'll be thinking, why has it got 2 pots upside down? What will happen is, these tea lighters here, about 7 o'clock tonight, I'll probably light 2, put them underneath each pot, because the pot will warm up. What the advantage is that it keeps the heat inside to say, and it will keep them warm overnight when it stop it getting too cold. So that's what the plan is to do. So we'll do that, and then that will help keep the plants from being too cold in the night. So that's that. So done that. All right. Okay, let's take you over here and show you what I've been doing with irrigation system. So I think I said last week I hadn't got all the parts I needed. Well, managed to get them, order them off a bit off eBay. That I need, because that's the cheapest I can get it. So I've got that fitted, so that's all connected up now. There, you'll notice, and it's not got it on because there's no need at the moment. But what we'll do was I had to take a bit off it, as you can see there, and it's coming up here. And what we're doing is it's going along, as you can probably see, along right. Oh, let's try and do it that way. There you go. So it goes right along. So it goes right along there. What I realised when I was doing it is I've not got enough of these little bits here. The pack had only about 10 of them, but it was other type. I think predominantly what it was designed for was for when you're doing pots and all that on your patio. So it was designed for an irrigation system more like that. So those look a completely different fitting, which is not the type I need. So I need to order some more. So, but that's it. As you can see, I'd already started it. Tapped it off there with a special connector up there. That one there will go for the loan in that direction. That one there also for the second one. I've taken it up there and I've cut little holes and cable tied it all the way down. The same will happen on the top. So it means then when it's always getting watered, the idea will be I'm probably going to water for a shorter time, twice a day rather than a longer time once a day. So that's all. See, these are doing well. I'm really pleased with that. Well, that one there, he's even split into two pairs. I think that one might as well. Yes, it has. A few of them actually have split. When you look at that there, you think, oh, that. Oh, sorry for getting. It seems so strange, you know, when other people probably watch these are not really really strong gardeners. You know, really into. You get really excited with something as simple as that, because you think, wow, if that really goes for it, I'm going to have an absolutely brilliant crop of strawberries off it. So that's that. Right, they'll come back in and just sort of finish off. You know, I'll do it so that you can actually see something in. I put my camera so you can see one. Right, okay, that's me sort of finished now, folks. I'm just getting on Saturday afternoon, so I want to sort of not even had dinner, lunch yet, or even breakfast. So I've had one cuppa today, so I think I better sort of finish off and go in and have something to eat and have a little relax now. Thanks very much for watching, folks. I really do appreciate you watching, leaving comments and subscribing. That I really do appreciate it. Trundling along here with my subscriber numbers and that, I'm really happy that sorry, I'm terrible for saying it, and that and all that. It's always been part of how the way I've spoken. So I'm really sorry if it sort of grates on you, anyone, when I say and that and all that. I really do appreciate you all watching. I'm happy enough for the subscriber number just to trundling going up, and because then I know that people are enjoying watching what I'm getting up to. It'll be interesting to see. You know, the weather's still not. It was in relative terms in the winter. We had snow and it was quite cold and sometimes, but at least we didn't have last year had torrential rain for a large part. Now that we've got into the end of March, beginning of April, the rain's really started to come down and it really has been wet outside. So hopefully then in the next sort of weeks they'll then really get started and have lots of sunshine, that we can actually get things out, planted. You know, I've still got I've got carrots to get planted in one of the raised beds. I've got parsnips to get planted. You know about the beetroot. You know, there's leeks, there's potatoes. Oh, the list is endless. So hopefully the weather will improve. Right, I've prattled on enough. This will probably go on for 15-16 minutes and that. We'll probably be bored senseless. but hey, anyway, right, thanks very much for watching, folks. I really do appreciate you watching. It is Easter weekend, so if you're watching it over Easter weekend, I hope you have a lovely weekend. If you're watching it after the end of Easter, hope you had a lovely Easter and a lovely time off. And I'll catch you on my next video. Bye just now, folks.